And starting this one, Andrew Abbott. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Ready to go now? Now it's the shortstop, Chase Mydroff. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it.
Batting second, third baseman.
And up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. One down, base is empty. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hines sizing this one up. And there are two down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Edgar Caro. Two down, nobody on. Sweeper connects with the outside part of the plate for a strike. And that's in the dirt. And it remains 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here in Cincinnati, and today's starting pitcher, Jonathan Cannon. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, T.J. Friedl. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Upstairs.
That's a ball.
That's inside.
No, that's
really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Full count.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Next for Cincinnati, Santiago Espinal.
2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
So 2 down now, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Ground ball right side, and he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get the out.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's Austin Hayes. The 1-1. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and that is that. So one left for Cincinnati. Scoreless after one. New inning getting started. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Luis Robert Jr. That one fouled off, 2-2. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn now. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 and 2 the count.
That one missed.
That's up.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Hines under it and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 up, 2 down. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Count is full.
Goes down looking. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Here comes a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Rojas sizes this one up, puts it away for the out.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Spencer Steer.
In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. One down, base is empty.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one the other way. And foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His 4th home run of the season. The Reds score first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, 1 away. Next is the designated hitter, Gavin Lux. Swinging a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 8th, second baseman.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. The 1-1 and misses
2-1.
inside. Lux at first, 1 gone. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw, and they got him.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
2 outs. And that's
the ball.
off the inside edge. And now it's 3-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops into the glove. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Tim Elko.
Number 84.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Now a rip into left center. Out of here. His 2nd of the year. It's 1-1. You can sense it here in Cincinnati. These Reds fans are devastated. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Here's Josh Rojas. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Low, but in for a strike, and that was the sweeper.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
So up next, Michael A. Taylor. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Hines snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, Shortstop. Chase
Stepping in,
Mydroff.
the White Sox leadoff man, Chase Mydroff. Two down, nobody on. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. Way high.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Full count now.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up at that location, very difficult to catch up.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Reese Hines. Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. You
fielder,
often hear the
TJ
phrase short to it,
Friedel.
long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now here is TJ Friedel. There's one. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play.
Next,
That was a
for
thing
the
of
Reds,
beauty from start to
third
finish.
baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Now the third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Ball.
Swing and a slow roller. Vargas. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Brent Suter.
Now
This southpaw's
pitching for
been
the
really
Reds,
good against left-handed
number
hitters.
31, Brent Suter.
So digging in,
Leading
Miguel
off for the White
Vargas.
Sox, third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
1-2.
That misses, and it's 2-2. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Emilio Pagan up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first, and one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
1-2.
The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. Up the middle. Oh, great stop from his backside, and very nicely done for the out.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down,
Now
throws
batting
from the seat of his
center fielder,
pants,
Luis
and
Robert
just looks like he's playing in the
Jr.
backyard. He makes it look really easy.
And now it's Luis Robert. 2 outs.
1-2.
Right side, hard hit to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. And midway in the fourth, all tied 1-1. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Bryce Wilson.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And he swings through that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
That's a little bit low. Action in the pen down there. Jared Schuster up and throwing. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
That's in there. That is strike 2. On the ground to the left. Now he launches a throw over his head. And he'll pull into second safely.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great. Nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
Substitution now at second base. Entering is the pinch runner, Will Benson. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Benson, the runner at second with 1 away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Spencer Steer will hit next. And that is out of play.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Got him! That K is his 3rd of the game.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Reds.
and on the mound is the closer, Emilio Pagan.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
So now it's the
Leading
White
off
Sox
for the
DH,
White Sox,
Andrew
the
Vaughn.
designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
Here's a 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Just missed. Jacob Amaya in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Out towards right center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting second baseman
So up
Jacob
next,
Amaya.
Jacob Amaya. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, De La Cruz. Slinging it to first in time. Now a chance for Tim Elko. Fought off foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's too high. Josh Rojas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Hines puts it away, and that'll do it. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the inning, and now it's Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll get down for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Next pitch misses outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. The winning run on second base. Reese Hines in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that one fouled off. That to right. And it stays fair. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw is offline. This one's over, and they walk it off.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
Your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.